Three words I would use to describe the play Newsies are inspiring, entertaining, and energetic. I thought that the musical was a drama. It tells the stories of the newsboy strikes in 1899. I thought the style of this musical is realism. The play is based on real events that happened. It has a very serious tone and it does not have fantastical elements in it. The play imitates life by telling a lot about real life history. In the musical, the characters are teenagers from the city, so they have different city voices and accents. The language is very rough because it's mainly young boys that do not go to school and have an education. It was performed on a proscenium stage with the audience on only one side. The cast I thought worked well together. The musical is very heavy on dance, and I thought the ensemble worked well with one another to be on the same page. I thought that the cast was mainly all male, so it was not diverse in terms of gender. However, there was a little bit of racial diversity in the cast, so that was nice to see. One actor that I chose to pick to focus on was Cara Lindsay, who played Catherine Pulitzer, the journalist who takes interest in getting the Newsies struggle more attention by writing a piece about them. I liked Catherine's song, Watch What Happens, which happens towards the end of the first act. I think Cara Lindsay really captured Catherine's determination to be taken more seriously as a journalist, especially because during this time she was looked down upon for being a woman. Throughout the song, her body language and emotion in her voice displayed her passion for journalism and how excited she is that she could be responsible for a really good story and change. I personally love this song and think from a feminist standpoint that Catherine's determination is very inspirational. One designer I chose to focus on was the costume designer. I thought the costumes were very realistic for this time period. The boys wore a neutral color and they looked dirty a little bit because they were newspaper boys, so it really fit. One specific choice made by the designer that I really enjoyed was Catherine's pink and purple costume because it was very different than the boys' costumes. It was colorful and stood out in the play, which I think was effective overall because there are not many females in the play, and Catherine's costume being bright colors was a very nice touch. I think the work of the playmakers hung together really well. The costume designer added good qualities to the play because the old costumes helped the audience relate to the time period. I thought that the director and playwright helped the movie blend well together. I think the playmakers wanted the audience to feel the struggles that the paper boys went through back in the day. This was a real struggle for the lower class people, and the strike emphasized the hardships to the audience. I learned about the newspaper strike in 1899 and the history surrounding it. The newspaper boys were poor and needed more money to survive, so they went on strike. It was unfair for the newspaper publishers to take the money that the newspaper boys had rightfully earned. I would definitely recommend this play to another student. I thought the message behind the story was really interesting, and I learned a lot about history by watching it.